damaged goods. And I had a wonderful teacher, and that teacher would come into the classroom 2 or 3 times a year, and he would go, we're going to do, and my class was made up of 19 kids. That was the whole class, and so it's a tiny little school. Each class was very small. My graduating class, 19, 20 kids. We're going to do the Marriage of Figaro. I'm like, what's that? Yeah. We're going to do Handel's Messiah, and we're going to do all of it. Okay. We're going to do, and it was in March, in the spring, we're going to do Henry V and Lancie, and I remember I was, talking to one of my friends, and all of a sudden, bam, like that, a book hit me in the chest. And it was Mr. Biddle who had thrown the script at me. You could do that back then. and it was Shakespeare's Henry V. I was 14 years old. I was told to learn it. I went home. I began to read it. I had a terrible time reading it, but I did get through it. And then I began to learn it, and that was even more excruciating. But when I went to perform it in June, at the end of the year, and all the parents come and they're looking at the whatever grade you're in, maybe you're 14, 7th or 8th grade, something like that. A man had come to see his granddaughter, and he was the editor of the Pelican Shakespeares. And I finished the show, the little show, outside during the day, and he sought my father out, and he said, if your son has an interest, you should encourage him because he has a flair for this. And for the first time in my life, I was good at something at school. And it made a big difference. And so I decided that what I wanted to do, the next year, I forget what I played, Romeo and Juliet, and then Twelfth Night, and so that's and then in any case, I graduated from that school, and my last play, I played Hamlet. So I got a lot of experience as a young man, and then I went to college, where I did nothing but plays. Thank God I didn't have to do any other work. Somehow I was able to manage my way out of that. I don't know quite how to this day. And then I kind of ass-backed my way into Juilliard. And then right out of Juilliard, I went to the American Shakespeare Festival. So I've done not anywhere near what Patrick has done, but because we don't have the tradition in this country of just knocking off. You cannot really make a living in a theater that only does Shakespeare. But I had, I've done hundreds of plays in the process. Yes, next question.
Being the star of a space opera television show,